Hey everybody, it's Miss Stephanie here with Living Arts Detroit, and I am here with another Living Arts at Home activity. This week's theme is connection. So I want to invite all my elementary school artists to do a portrait. A portrait is a word that means a picture of a person. And so you're going to have a chance to connect with someone that you love and care about. How to get started. So the first step is you have to pick a person. This could be a person that you live with, or it could be someone that you're missing right now, someone that doesn't live at your house. It could be a family member or a friend. And don't worry if the person that you're really missing, some people miss people that aren't alive anymore. So if you are missing someone who has died, you can still do that person. I'll talk a little bit more about how to do the next part. The second part, after you pick your person, is you are going to interview them. Interview just means to ask someone questions. So I have a list of questions that you can ask that person about themselves. If the person that you are interviewing doesn't live at home with you, then you can call them up on the phone or maybe even do a video chat with them. So after you interview your person, the next part is to draw your portrait. Now, portraits usually can just be the head and shoulders of a person, kind of like how much you see of my body right now. But you could also do a portrait where you draw their whole body or draw them doing something. So if the person lives at home with you, you could ask them to pose, and you can sit and draw them while they pose. Or you can draw from a photograph of someone. So if they don't live at your house, you can ask them to send you a photograph and draw from a picture, which sometimes is kind of easier to draw from a picture rather than real life. And if you don't live with that person and they don't have a photo, then you can even just draw them from your memory, because I'm sure you know what they look like. Then another way to extend this activity would be to ask them to interview and draw you back. So if you're interviewing an adult, sometimes adults can feel like, oh, I can't draw, I don't know how to do that. So make sure that you encourage them and just tell them that to try their best, and that's all they need to do. So you can be really helpful in helping to support them if they feel nervous about drawing. I'm going to show you one that I did. So this is my mom. So I interviewed my mom, and I chose her because I miss her, because I don't live with my mom. So I decided to call her up on the phone and go through the interview questions with her. And I decided that I could incorporate one of her answers into my drawing. So she said that her favorite color was seafoam green, and so I chose to draw her shirt in stripes with seafoam green, and then I even made a fancy border in that color too. And then drawing the border makes it look like my picture is in a frame, and I went one step further and I got a bigger piece of construction paper and then taped her portrait onto there so it looks even more like it's in a big fancy frame. Back up there. All right. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy connecting with people that you love and drawing their portraits. If you want to connect with me after this and other artists that drew portraits, then check back in a week or two, because we'll be having a Zoom meeting. So if you go to livingartsdetroit.org, you can find information and sign up for the Zoom meeting. Also, I have other resources to help you get started. So there's a handout on how to draw a face, if you want to learn how to do proportions of the face, and some other activities, including the interview questions that you could either print out or just use as a reference. So I hope you guys enjoy making your portraits, and if you post anything on social media, make sure you use the hashtag livingartsathome so we can connect. All right, see you later. Bye.
I drew a portrait of my cousin Ethan, who says the best part about staying at home is not being stressed and staying beautiful.